I don't think video games are the cause of psychopath. Oh, you don't think video games are the cause of a personality disorder that an individual is born with? You don't think that? What was the point of this fucking tweet? That's like me tweeting out, I don't think playing sports causes schizophrenic. I'm Max. Hello and welcome back, every one of you beautiful people. This is a new series where I look at people on the internet that are fucking retarded. It can be anyone from cyberbullies to SJWs to feminazis to Rice Gum fans to Jacob Sartorius fangirls to anything in between. So basically anyone that you look at on the internet and that makes you think to yourself, I wish I had a live grenade in my skull right now. For the sake of anti-harassment and anti-bullying, the people I show in this series will be nameless, non-existent entities, essentially empty husks, for the sole purpose of showing all of you of what not to do on the internet. So I will be blocking all of their names and all of their pictures so that there is no hate, no harassment, and no bullying. For the sake of recognition, I will be naming our subject today Dumbass. Dumbass is the kind of guy to infer that he is another Jesus by saying, I'm the illegitimate son of God. Dumbass is the kind of guy who spams blank Twitter posts and then says a week later, people who have blank names on Twitter should kill themselves. Dumbass is the kind of guy who posts shit like this. Dumbass is the kind of guy who follows fake Amanda Todd accounts and responds to them. Dumbass is the kind of guy to say, violence does not solve your anger, nor does it resolve anything, and then DM people that he wants to brutally murder one of my friends. I usually don't care much about cyberbullying because I've dealt with being told to kill myself, that I'm worthless, that I suck, the usual stuff that happens on the internet. But Dumbass here has been threatening to dox and threatening to violently end the life of a friend of mine during these past few months. So I decided to stand up for my friend and point out the Dumbass on Twitter, saying, everyone say hello to Dumbass. This is a kid who harasses, bullies, and threatens to murder people on Twitter. As you can imagine, Dumbass felt very threatened with his small crew of 3 people, to the point where they started making childish and shitty Twitter posts against me and my followers as a way of defending himself. He said, you had porn made of you, you can't talk. So because I've porn made of me, I can't talk? I know you're a supporter of Donald Trump. You know he has porn made of him. Can he not talk? You have porn made of you right here. Can you not talk? You see, that's what happens when your dumbass comes up with a dumbass argument. Luckily for you, though, I will not be using your logic because I'm not a dumbass. He even got so angry to the point where he just went to my YouTube channel, thank you for the views by the way, and then tweeted out one of my videos and said, this guy sounds like he just hit puberty. All I can say is that you must have been really desperate to insult me, being that you could only give your opinion about my voice rather than criticize my intellect or actions, kind of like what I'm doing with you. It's too bad, though, that your brain does not have the capability to actually find a way of criticizing the human psyche of someone else. You have to resort to the most simple and primordial methods of shaming a person, like their looks, their voice, their skin color, their gender, or their age. Kinda like you did here. Someone criticized you, and instead of putting even a minuscule amount of effort into opening your mind to a broader perspective, you say, dude, you're like 12, nobody cares what you have to say. I'll let slide the fact that you pulled the number 12 out of your ass, and I'm going to ignore the fact that this guy could have been and is actually older than you. I do, though, have to say your dumbass logic is added again, because using this mindset, I could fervently counter-argue any goddamn thing you say with, dude, you're like 16, nobody cares what you have to say. But I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I'm not a dumbass. After he watched my video, he then tweeted out this incoherent mess of words. Like, I don't like his videos, but they're worse. Since I am not the dumbass, I will clean up his sentence for him. What he meant to say was, I don't like his videos, but there are worse. He is trying his absolute hardest to not admit that he likes my videos. He even said the word like twice, almost as if his subconscious was trying to speak out that he actually liked it. Not to mention, adding in that like shows that he's not speaking 100% truthfully. Otherwise, he would have said, I truly don't like his videos. And that's not even mentioning he doesn't ever criticize anything I do or say in the video besides my voice. Almost as if he couldn't or didn't want to insult it. That's just my observation, though. He then said, the guy who made this tweet literally @ed me the same thing. No, you retard. I understand you may not know the dictionary definition of the word literally, but if I literally @ed you the same thing, I would have said, you are a waste of human life, like you said to me. Which isn't what I said to you. I said, you are a pathetic human being after you told my friend I want to brutally murder and sell her remains to a store and have every trace of her removed. What do you guys think Dumbass would do if I told his girlfriend I want to brutally murder her and sell her remains to a store? You think he'd be mad? You think he might call me a pathetic human being? I think he might even want to kill me if I did that. He should be grateful that I have a level of self-control to where all I'm doing is saying stuff to him. Speaking of Dumbass's girlfriend, I'm going to be showcasing some of the things she said. After I exposed Dumbass for displaying that he wanted to murder my friends, she came out with, he's also the sweetest and most kindest boy I've ever encountered in my life. You do realize by saying also, you're inferring that you agree with what I said even though it contradicts this whole goddamn phrase? Right, Dumbass's girlfriend? This next thing she says is replying to how he tells people to kill themselves. It's better to be honest about your someone rather than conceal them and talk about them behind their backs. You do realize that what you just fucking said is what I'm doing, right? Instead of talking about Dumbass behind his back, I am being honest about him, Dumbass's girlfriend. Then she said, I'd rather have someone openly hate me than have them speak about me behind my back. If that's the goddamn case, then why are you having such a problem with me speaking openly about Dumbass instead of concealing it behind his back? Do I even need to mention that you basically said the exact same thing in different words? What was the fucking point of this tweet? Popular YouTubers are allowed to bully smaller YouTubers, but people on the internet aren't allowed to be honest about someone else. Besides the goddamn fact that this is the same fucking tweet in different words, you saying this bears no meaning because people on the internet are allowed to be honest, and for the third Christing time, Dumbass's girlfriend. That is what I am doing. I admire his honesty. You admire the fact that he openly tells people that he wants to kill them? That's like a terrorist saying he wants to shoot up an entire club and you saying, I admire his devotion to his faith. That's like a man saying he wants to rape and slaughter a child and you saying, I admire his expression of his primal urges and his abusive past. Dumbass's girlfriend, it seems you and Dumbass have a trend of making retarded arguments that fall flat on their ass because you two are incapable of looking at things from the perspective of a sane human being. Why do people care so much about other people's opinions on the internet? First of all, Dumbass's girlfriend, threatening violence is not an opinion, that is a threat. There is a large discrepancy between opinions and violent threats, just like there is a difference between an opinion and a question, an opinion and a fact, or an opinion and a scientific formula. Second of all, it is human nature to care about the prominence between an individual and their peers. Third, why the fuck are you asking this question when you have clearly shown that you care about my opinion by tweeting to and about me when I said something about your dumbass boyfriend? Why do you care so much about people's opinions on the internet? Did you not realize you are guilty of the exact act that this question is asking? Do you have brain damage, or can you just not be bothered with being introspective when you question someone's thinking? Moving on to Dumbass's friend. This one isn't going to take long. After I exposed Dumbass, his friend, I'll call him Dumbass's dumbass friend, said this. Day one on internet. Gee, some people are really mean. Is threatening to murder another human being not enough to talk about? Do I have to wait till he actually causes physical harm to my friends before I can say anything about it? Dumbass's dumbass friend? By the way, using your dumbass logic, I can say, day one on internet. Gee, some people can say something about someone else. Look here, dumbass's dumbass friend. I understand you're just trying to defend your friend, and that's respectable, but so am I. So fuck off until you can come to me with an actual criticism that I can't make fun of for being so stupid. Now, moving on back to dumbass. You may wonder why he hates my friends so much. He said this, honestly, fuck, they're actual scum for dick riding popular YouTubers. And just a few days ago, as of recording this video, he said this, I'm interacting with Leafy for followers. His videos are garbage. So, you harass and bully people that you think ride Leafy's dick when you yourself just admitted that you are a Leafy dick rider for the popularity. There's a word we call people like you that shows how much of a fucking idiot you're being when you yourself behave in the exact way that you denounce others for. Not only are you a hypocrite, you are a retarded one that admitted to doing what you hate others for doing. I really don't understand why he is this way. But I do know that it can be of three things. He's seeking vengeance on my friend because she killed his entire family. He has a mental disorder, or he is madly in love with my friend. Being that my friend lives nowhere near him and that she is incapable of taking the life of another human being, we're gonna have to rule out the first one. In my opinion, it's definitely both the second and third option. You do not get this obsessive and this homicidal at a specific person who has done nothing to you without being madly in love with them, along with possessing some kind of mental illness in there. And the fact that you tweet about her almost as much as you tweet about your own girlfriend, I and everyone else with a functioning mind can only assume the latter. So, go see a therapist to get the medication that you need, and understand that my friend you love is not interested in you. You just have to move on. I honestly should have just been calling dumbass's girlfriend dumbass's ex-girlfriend this whole time because they're gonna break up soon, there's no doubt about that. It'll just be until she realizes how deluded she's being, and I hope that this video has shown her how retarded the things that she says and do are. And to you, dumbass, I am more than willing to have a civilized discussion with you on Twitter DMs or Discord or anywhere so I can actually understand what the fuck is going on with your head, because right now it seems like you belong in a mental hospital. Although I'm pretty sure you're just going to try to pick apart this video with your crew and leave as many pathetic insults to the most silliest things as you can. Like, I truly imagine some of the things you'd say is, he's calling me a dumbass when he's the one who looks like a dumbass with that mask this whole video. Or, he wasted all that time talking about me, lol. Or, you can insult me, but you can't insult my girlfriend. That crosses the line. When I was just simply criticizing every retarded thing she said with logical statements. And same goes for you. But in the unlikely event that you are willing to be open-minded about this situation, come talk to me, dude. I really think we can be the best of friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Y'all already are my bestest friends. It was a lot of fun making this video. I was just glad I had someone to make it about. And hopefully in the near future I'll be able to start doing it on like politicians and public figures and feminists and other shit like that. And that'll be a lot of fun, I know it will. So please let me know what you thought, if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, tell me, and this will be the last one. But please let me know. My mask is getting into my face. Alright, I hope you all have a glorious day. I love you all so much. Toodles.